What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Terry's Theories. This is Terry. So what we have here today is a picture from the Lunar Orbiter 5. This is frame 5027. The Lunar Orbiter launched on August 1st, 1967, and the photograph mission started on August 7th, 1967. And this photograph was taken around about that time. Now, at first glance of this photo, it looks like it's got smudges and actually looks like an astronaut folded it up and stuck it in his back pocket. But normally, NASA will blacken out everything around the focal point of the picture, which it hasn't been done to this photograph. And that's why I snatched it up before it was. Now, what I want to talk about are 2 points on this picture. I want to talk about right here, and I want to talk about right here. Now, when I first saw this, it tripped me out, and then I got to thinking, well, maybe this is a star. You know, it's just a flaw in the camera that distorted it or whatnot. But you know, that's a star, that's a star, and you know, star. I don't believe this is a star. I believe that the Orbiter 5 crew took a picture of something shocking, and the same right here. Now, you're like, Terry, that's pretty far-fetched. I mean, look at these things. I have actually found these objects in some other places. I found them on the Helioviewer, and I also found them, what I believe to be on a picture on the Google Moon, and I'll show that to you. So let's get into it, and let me try to prove my case. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I ran across this YouTube channel named UFONEARSUN. I believe he's Russian based, and his channel is dedicated to finding anomalies around the sun using the Helioviewer. And some of these anomalies that he found are strikingly close to what I found in this Lunar Orbiter 5 photograph from 1967. The two objects that I showed you earlier are pretty much the same objects that he is finding around the sun. Now, at first I thought these objects may be stars, but just the distinctive look of how they are, I don't believe that they are. And I could be wrong, I could be off base, and it wouldn't be the first time. So I want you to check out these images. Look at these close-ups here in the left-hand corner, and you tell me that these don't look strikingly close to what I discovered on the Lunar Orbiter 5 photograph. Now here we got a side-by-side, the middle one being from the Lunar Orbiter 5 1967 photograph, and the other two being from 2010 Helioviewer image. And the similarities are pretty close. Alright guys, so here we are with Google Moon. There's the object again on the middle right there. Showed up once more. I showed it to you on the Helioviewer. I've showed it to you on an 1967 Lunar Orbiter 5 frame 5027, and here it is again right there. So I believe that this is definitely something. I'll let you guys decide on what that something may be. And you're probably saying, well, Terry, why don't you use the LROC, the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, the quick maps? Well, I feel like those can be manipulated, and that's why, because a lot of things that I find on Google Moon you don't find on the LROC quick maps. Then you say, well, that's because they're not there. Well, that can be argued either way. Alright guys, so what do you think? Here are several examples of this object. First seen on the Lunar Orbiter 5 in 1967. And then the Clementine mission of mapping the moon for Google Moon, which Google Moon uses, in 1994. And then again on the Helioviewer in 2011. There's 44 years, a time span of 44 years that this object, I believe, has been popping up. The object on the moon looks pretty close to the same object in the Lunar Orbiter 5 photograph. Could I be wrong? Yes, I could be wrong. They all look similar. The one in the upper right hand corner, that one really looks cool if you want to know the truth. Just the way that white dome at the end, and then you can see how something is wrapping around it. I wonder what that is. Are we just looking at a play of lights? Could this be a distorted star? Could it be some mistake or defect in the photograph? Yeah, it's possible. But it showed up in the photograph. It's not like they were out there with a Polaroid. I mean, I know 1967 is a long time ago, but at the time, I'm sure their cameras were pretty spot on for the time that there were. They went to the moon, so the technology was there to build a decent camera. So what are these things? In the past, I've showed you other examples of objects caught by the Helioviewer and other examples of the same object close to the moon, and I'm bringing it to you again. And I just wanted to share it with you to get y'all's opinion on what you believe that these things could be. Hey, please like and subscribe. I know my station is way out there, but you know, it's not too far off, I don't guess. Or everything's science fiction until it's not. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Alright, this is Terry with Terry's Theories. Terry out.